John from Spectre and Warrior Monk Collective, and it is finally time. The Warrior Monk Challenge is here. I had originally planned on releasing this a little bit later, but I decided with everyone being stuck at home a little more now that I wanted to get it out a little faster. So doing some reshoots, and I'm going to give you guys kind of a bare bones version with a couple different options and different videos to follow, and then just to get you guys working out so we can get to training. So let's dive in. The Warrior Monk Challenge, what is it? It is a 45-day fitness challenge broken up into 3 15-day phases. It uses 5 exercises, 3 different modes of working out to maximize your guys' results, help you guys see increases in strength, cardiovascular endurance, muscular endurance, mobility, and also training your mind, helping you focus, be a little more present and centered in the moment, whatever you're doing right then. The 5 exercises are jumping jacks, push-ups, jump squats, quarter burpees, and sit-ups. I'm going to do some demonstration videos and talk through the exercises in a little bit, but right now I just want to talk about the format of the workout. So how this works is your first day is training day 0. This is where you're going to establish your baseline, which is going to help you determine your daily workout numbers for the next 45 days. So you're going to start by doing jumping jacks. You're going to start doing jumping jacks, and you're going to continue until you start getting tired, so you feel like you need to just take a break. Stop. Write that number down. That is now your new baseline number for your jumping jacks. Continue that process through all 5 exercises, and now you have your initial baseline set. The next piece is you need to decide at what level you want to perform this challenge, and there are 3 levels we're going to do. Each level represents a different starting multiple. So the levels are novice, disciple, and warrior. Novice is a multiple of 2, disciple is a starting multiple of 3, and warrior is a starting multiple of 4. So you take your baseline numbers, multiply by your multiple, your level, and that gives you your daily workout numbers for your exercises. So for example, you do your baseline test for jumping jacks, and let's say that number is 50, because it's easy to do that kind of math. So you decide you want to do the workout at the disciple level, which is a multiple of 3. Take 50 times 3, 150. So 150 jumping jacks is your daily number for jumping jacks for the first phase of this workout. Repeat that for all 5 exercises, and now you've got your complete list of your daily workout numbers. We have 3 different modes of working out that we're going to use in Warrior Monk Challenge. The first one is a chipper mode. All that basically means is you're going to start at the beginning and work to the end. So you're going to start with jumping jacks. You're going to do all your jumping jacks before you move on to your push-ups, complete all your push-ups before moving on to jump squats, so on and so forth down the list. This is a high volume workout, so your goal every time you start to do whatever exercise it is to do as many as you can, resting as needed up to 1 minute. Try to keep it a little shorter than that, but high volume, push your way through and finish out your list. The second is a steady state workout. So you take your baseline numbers. The number of sets you're going to do is determined by your multiple. So again, if you're doing a disciple level workout, that's a multiple of 3. So 3 sets of your baseline, that's your workout for the steady state. When you do this one, the goal is steady, sustained movement from start to finish. So go at a pace where you can keep going. So when you finish that first set of sit-ups, you're going right back into the jumping jacks. So you're working at a pace where you have a nice, steady, sustained heart rate. Not quite into that cardio, not quite really out of breath. You can still talk if you need to. That's your goal for this one. The last one is the high intensity interval. To do this workout, you take your initial baseline numbers and you divide it into 2 sets. So divide it in half, you get 2 sets. If you have something, let's say your push-up baseline number was 25, make it 13. Just round up, give yourself that extra half rep, and you'll be great. So you'd have 2 sets that are each half your initial baseline. You're going to use your multiple to determine the number of sets you're going to do. So again, if you're doing a disciple level workout, that's a multiple of 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. So you have 6 sets, each set being half of your initial baseline. When you do this workout, your goal is to absolutely smash through each set as fast and at the most intense work rate you can. So absolutely kill it and then rest. When you're resting, what you're going to wait for is your heart rate to start coming back down where you feel like you could breathe and talk normally. As soon as that happens, smash the next set. Do that until you finish all your sets. That's the high intensity interval workout. So, training day 1 is the chipper. Training day 2 is steady state. Training day 3 would be your high intensity interval training. Training day 4, you'd be back to chipper, and you just keep rotating through that until you get to training day 15. On training day 15, we're gonna do another baseline. This is simply to see how far you've come in 15 days. So you can do just what you did on training day 0, start doing your jumping jacks. When you feel you need to take a break, stop, record that number. That's the new baseline number for that. Do the same thing for all 5 exercises, and it's just a progress check to see how far you've come in 15 days. Moving forward, you're still going to use your original baseline numbers, but now as you enter the second phase, you're going to go up a level and multiple. So if you were starting at a disciple level 3 for the second phase of the workout, your multiple is now going to be 4. So if your initial baseline test for jumping jacks was 50, you're doing the workout at a disciple level. So your first phase number was 150 jumping jacks. Now you're going to bump it up. So now 50 times 4 is 200. So now your daily workout number for jumping jacks would be 200. Again, repeat that process. Multiply your baseline times your new multiple, and now you have your daily workout numbers for phase 2. Just continue cycling through those 3 modes of workout till you get to training day 30. Repeat that process again. Take your baseline, see where you're at, keep your original numbers, jump up a multiple. So now if you're doing a disciple level workout, you'd be at a multiple of 5. So for example, original baseline numbers for jumping jacks were 50, your new multiple is 5, 250 jumping jacks is your new daily number for that exercise. Repeat for all 5 exercises, and now you have your numbers for the final phase. When you get to training day 45, this is your last day, you're gonna do one more baseline test, just again, to see how far you've come in 45 days. I think you guys are gonna be absolutely blown away by the increase in these numbers, by seeing what the dedication of even 20, 30 minutes a day can do to increase your strength, cardiovascular endurance, muscular endurance, your mobility, and your ability to focus and be present in the moment. That is the Warrior Monk Challenge, guys. There are a few more other ways of doing this workout, so I'll make some videos for in a second, but you now have the basics of it. So watch the videos explaining the exercises and then just get to work. Thanks, guys. Be healthy, be safe. So if you guys just watched the last video, I detailed the basic format for the Warrior Monk Challenge. I call that format the linear format because you're using your original baseline numbers throughout the entire challenge, just increasing your multiple. There is another way of performing the challenge, and it's called the exponential format. This adds volume a lot faster because not only are you changing your multiple as you go through the phases, you're also increasing your baseline numbers. It starts the exact same way. Training day 0, set your initial baseline, just like we talked about in the previous video. But now when you get to training day 15 and you take that second baseline test, now you're going to use those numbers to determine your daily workout numbers going forward. Not only do you use the new numbers, which are going to be higher, you're also going to jump up a level multiple. So if you're doing this at a disciple level, your first phase, you were starting with a multiple of 3. Second phase, you have new baseline numbers, and now you're up to a multiple of 4. So to use our previous example, if your initial baseline numbers for jumping jacks was 50, and you're working at a disciple level, starting multiple of 3, your numbers for your first phase were 150 jumping jacks a day. You get to training day 15, do your second baseline test, and let's say you get 100 now. Really nice increase, awesome work. So now 100 becomes your new baseline number, and you're going up a multiple. So now, for the second phase of the workout, your daily goal for jumping jacks is 400. So you can see how this really starts building fast. You get amazing, amazing results doing this format, and it's a great way to blow past barriers you didn't think were possible. Because you'll look at those numbers in the beginning and think it's too big, I can't do it. Believe me, guys, you can. Push through those first couple of days, and it is awesome after that. So you keep going until you get to training day 30, repeat the process, new baseline numbers, bump up a multiple, all the way through training day 45, take one last baseline test just to see where you're at. And guys, that's it. That's the exponential format of the Warrior Monk Challenge. So I've now explained the Warrior Monk Challenge, both in the linear and the exponential format. There is one more way. If you really want to challenge and you really want to push yourself and see what your body can do, it's something I call the Master Level Warrior Monk Challenge. It's all the same format, 45 days, 3 15-day phases, same 5 exercises. You can do it in either the linear or the exponential format. But now the only difference is when you set your baseline, instead of setting a baseline of where you first need to take a little rest, you're gonna max out every exercise. So you're gonna start doing jumping jacks and you're gonna keep going until you cannot possibly do one single more. And that becomes your baseline. The guideline I want you guys to use is you're gonna keep performing the exercise and you can rest up to about 2 seconds. If you have to take any longer than a 2-second rest, that's it, you're done. Call that your max reps. So the only real difference for the master level workout is how you set your baseline, and you're setting at absolute maximum effort for each exercise and then going on from there. You guys have it. The Warrior Monk Challenge, both the linear and the exponential workout formats. You have the master level explained if you want to really take that extra step and really go for it. Last thing is make sure you have a way to track all your numbers in your workouts. I'm going to make up a little sheet. Message me if you guys want that sheet. Eventually it'll be available through the website. But like I said before, I'm trying to get this out a little faster. So if you want that tracking sheet, message me on either Instagram or Facebook in the Warrior Monk Collective, and I'll get that over to you right away. And guys, this is going to be a fantastic way to supplement any training we're doing at home, and just a great way to start making time every day to keep yourself fit, healthy, increase your strength, mobility, endurance, all that stuff. This should become part of your daily routine. That's the goal of the Warrior Monk Challenge, is that you see how easy it is. And at the end of 45 days, you can't imagine not spending the time every day doing this workout. So guys, be safe, stay healthy, happy training. I look forward to hearing from you guys.